welcome to our accounting tutorial. Today we'll be discussing the concepts of accruals and deferrals. We will first go over the terms and then we will show you a problem and application of the concepts. To begin with, an accrual is the recognition of events before cash is exchanged. Some key terms to know that you're talking about an accrual is to always see in the problem if it says on account. This can really hint at there being an accrual occurring. The next concept I'd like to discuss is deferrals. A deferral is the recognition of revenue or expense in a period after the cash is exchanged. A prime example of this is prepaid rent. You go to rent an office space for a lease of a year. This could occur at any time throughout the year that's occurring, but you pay the rent for the whole year. Therefore, when you're preparing your financial statements on December 31st, you're going to have to expense out the rent that you used from the rent you already purchased. So therefore, you would take the rent for prepaid rent, divide it by however long the lease is, and then expense out however many months you've used by calculating the per month expense of rent.
Okay, now we're going to move on to the example part of the tutorial video. So we want to mention that this is year one. This is our first year of operation, so there are no beginning balances. So our first event, JV Consulting earned $92,000 of revenue on account on 2/28. Now this is an accrual because we are recording when the transaction happened. So we made this revenue, but we didn't actually get the cash yet. So first we're going to record it, as seen here, $92,000 in the credit side of accounts receivable because we did receive it, just not in cash yet. We did actually earn it. And then we're going to go over to revenue and record it in the credit side as $92,000 of revenue. So next we have our second event, and this one we're just transferring between assets. So it's collected $50,000 of accounts receivable on 3/10. So here we're just going to do $50,000 on the debit side of cash because we're getting cash, even though we already earned it, we're getting the cash. And then we're going to credit accounts receivable because now we don't have that $50,000 anymore that we're going to receive, we already received it. All right, so for number 3, we said we issued $10,000 of common stock. So for this one, you're going to record it under the debit side of cash because you're receiving cash, so this is number 3. And then you're going to record it under common stock on the credit side, $10,000. So you are making cash, and you're going to record it here and here, so it's not an accrual.
And now we're moving on to transaction 4, which is a deferral. You paid $14,000 to rent an office space for 1 year on April 1st. A deferral is the recognition of a revenue or expense in a period after the cash is received. So therefore, this is a deferral because you're paying for the rent here, but you haven't expensed it out yet for the monthly fees. So therefore, you would go to the prepaid rent account and debit it $14,000 and credit cash $14,000 because you paid for the service. Moving on to transaction number 5, you purchased $800 of supplies on account. This is another accrual. You would debit $800 to the supplies account because you purchased them, but you would have to go to accounts payable and credit that $800 because you didn't pay cash for it, you bought them on account, which means that yes, you received the service, but you haven't paid cash for it yet. Again, paid $6,000 for salaries. Very straightforward. Cash would be credited $6,000 and you would debit salaries expense $6,000. And that's it. Great.
So now we're at the end of the year. On 12/31, we have to make our adjustments before preparing our financial statements. So our first adjustment is going to come from event 4, where we paid $14,000 to rent an office space. Now, we already paid cash, but we haven't actually expensed it out yet. We haven't used the space for a year. Now, since we bought it on April 1st, that's 9 months of us using it. So if you go over here, we did the calculations. So you do $14,000, which is the amount you paid, divided by 12 months in a year. And then you're going to multiply that by 9, which is the amount that you've used it for. Here, you get $10,500. So first you're going to record it in your prepaid rent expense. So you're going to take that out, $10,500, your adjustment 1, and then you're going to expense it out in your rent expense, $10,500. So there, you're matching, you make your adjustment.
Me again, back with the accrual and deferral. I hope that our sample problem helped to explain the concepts a little bit further in more detail. It actually shows you some of the accounting steps that you need to do in order to account for accruals and deferrals. Once again, feast your eyes on the actual definition straight from the McGraw-Hill Connect book. That's all you need to know.